Are you ready?
It's going to be a hot girl disco summer. I'm never doing that again. I apologize. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Here, let's fix it. Something cool. Are we live? Is this thing on? Are we live? Is this thing on? Wait, is it a fresh lobby or what? I see pineapples, but I also see 12 out of 12.
You up, right?
Is it pineapples?
Sir.
I don't understand.
You up? Yes, I'm queuing up.
No, we don't want the $3 mini. I hear Sleez in the background yelling, pineapple. Okay, pineapples. God bless anybody watching this stream for the first time. They're like, what is this bearded Neanderthal fucking going on about pineapples? And I'll tell you what we're going on about pineapples and why we're so excited and why you should be excited too. This is what we're doing and where we're doing it at and how you could also do it too. Not a mock draft. It's a real money draft with real money implications. Almost cursed, but I'm trying not to, okay? How much real money are we talking about? $2.5 million in total prizes. $500,000 goes to first. It's total points format. Did I not join? Okay. I think I joined. Hold on. Drafters is being so fucking weird right now. I gotta check from my phone to see if it queued up. What the frick, man? Did we get a lot? Okay. We are queued up. 5 out of 12 in the main. Guys, get in there. Queue up pineapples. Not a mock draft, real money draft with real money implications. $2.5 million in total prizes. $500,000 goes to first. Total points format. Most points wins best ball. Weekly scoring for weeks 1 to 17. 12 teams draft. There's a fast and slow. It's a $20 entry. You get to max out with 150 unique lineups. There's also the drafters $3 mini. It's a $3 buy-in, and you get to win $25,000 if you're really good at fantasy football and you outscore everybody else. Now, you may be saying, Disco, how are you going to do 150 mains? How are you going to do 150 $3 minis? How did you already do 150 $2 minis? How do you plan on doing 150 of the Superflex? I wonder, is the Superflex 150 lineups? Well, stay tuned. We'll find out later. But with that being said, it's best ball, which in my humble opinion is the most convenient way for you to draft. You don't have to really monitor and trade and do all the waiver wires. It's just best ball. You literally just do the best part of fantasy football. You draft it and forget it unless you're winning a life-changing amount of money. And this is why it's better than mock draft, because everybody in these lobbies has paid real investment. You're not making your first and second pick and then just going against AI and everybody's auto picking the rest of it in a stupid mock draft. This is real money draft, real money implications, 20 rounds of pure chaos. It is 20 rounds to build your roster for depth. You have each week you start the following positions: 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 flex. But you don't even have to put your lineup in. It just takes the best overall performances. At the end of the week, the best overall performances will be applied to your weekly total. So no more leaving points on the bench, no more waiver wires, no more trades, none of that garbage. You literally just draft and forget unless you're winning a life-changing amount of money, like an absurd amount of money, life-changing amount of money. So sign up and like, just do it. Just do it, right? Just do it. And it's total points. So at the end of the day, guys, it's total points format. Thanks for joining us, Sleez.
Oh, let's go, baby.
It's total points format. So what that means is whoever scores the most out of like 150,000 lineups, whoever has that alpha lineup, that's the person who walks away with the bragging rights. But it doesn't matter if you finish first. Well, it does matter. But like if you finish first or 28,000th, you're still ending up in the money. So sign up today on Drafters Fantasy Sports using promo code DISCO to double your first deposit dollar for dollar up to 100 buckarooskies. Please and thank you. It helps me out a heck of a lot. And yeah, you put 25, you'll have 50. You put 50, you'll have 100. You put 75, you'll have 150 here on this beautiful app. And if you put 100, you'll have 200 to play around with and mess around with here on this app. And who knows, maybe you could tail one of our baseball pick'em tickets. Please be the one tonight. Let's go. We also have our premium Discord. We have 3 tiers. It's the guys. It's from Sleez, my co-host with the most here on Friendship Fridays. And happy Friendship Friday, everybody. And yours truly,
go,
right?
baby.
We have 3 tiers. We have the Embark tier. It's $5 investment. Hero tier, $10 investment. Goat tier, $20 investment. You get Discord access on all of them. You get the premium stuff's probably the best stuff because that's where you get like our daily pick'em tickets and all that good stuff. You also get direct text access to either Sleez or myself or both of us. You get assistance with your drafts if you schedule it in advance. Sleez and I will literally draft with you and we'll hold your hand and help you through the entire process, simply so you can just dominate and crush all of your league mates and their souls. It's the guys Patreon link is in the description. All right, let's catch up with the chat. I missed your draft. I missed majority of your show. I like doing a million things behind the scenes, brother. But I did have Sleez first, as per usual. Friendship Friday. Shout out to Dynasty Fantasy Football Helper. I just met this guy. He signed up using promo code DISCO. Even though he can't make every single live stream, he is literally commenting the most positive and the most phenomenal comments a guy could leave. One of the greatest guys. Great follow on Twitter. Just an all-around nice person. You want to be friends with this guy because he's just good people. He really is good people, good vibes. Are you guys both queued up? What's up, Fry? How you doing, buddy?
He says, "What's up?" I don't know if you can hear him.
Stat ATL says, "Sleez raid."
What's up?
We drafting the main, buddy. We're pineapples. $20. Always main here on the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel, unless we say otherwise. What's up, all you amazing, beautiful people? What's up, Chef? Good to see you, Squints. Killing me, Smalls. Did you queue up? We queued up in the main, yes, sir. Pineapples. Pineapple pizza. I'm down with it. I could get behind it. It's not my first choice, but I'm not gonna refuse. Like the only time I'll ever refuse a pizza is if it has what are those salty anchovies? If it has anchovies, fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here with that nonsense. I'm trying not to swear. Happy Friendship Friday, Brian. Good to see you. Thanks for swinging by, brother. Thanks for swinging by, Jamie. Love you, buddy. They call it best ball because it's best. Best ball is best. Shout out to Dom Asks. That's my guy, Jack Lucene from the Worst Sports Channel. Really is a good one. Love that guy. Good people. Sleez, is that guy isn't your brother? Then you pick friends who look like you.
He said we look alike. We don't look alike.
Oh, we got beards.
Kind of do.
He shaved his head one time. He look a little bit more like when it's bald.
Yeah, right. It's already bald.
That's funny. Dynasty Fantasy Football Helper says, as a former underdog fanatic, drafters is even better. Check it out. Use code DISCO if you haven't already. Heck yeah, man. Heck freaking yeah. Happy Friendship Friday. Hopefully this room is as sharp as the draft Sleez was in. Let's fucking go. I mean, like, whenever you got a Dorito in there, it's pretty crazy. Habitual Line Sleeper over on Twitter. I believe he's one of your followers, Sleez.
Yeah, come on over to the Big Draft Energy YouTube. There's parentheses right there on the Twitter stream, my man. Come tap a like, smash a sub. All the support's appreciated.
Heck yeah, I appreciate that. And if you guys are watching on Twitter, either on or X, I should say, Elon's Hideaway, Elon's Fun Place, Elon's Weird Spot, Elon's Artificial Intelligence Collection Agency, come over to the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel, guys. It really helps us out a heck of a lot. I see there's 23 people on my channel on Twitter. Thank you for watching. 16 over there on Sleezes. Appreciate you guys for watching. Head over to the YouTube channel, smash a like, smash a subscription. It's free for you guys, and it helps us out a heck of a lot. Pepperoni and pineapple kind of works. I bet it does. Pepperoni, pineapple, bacon, jalapenos, black olives is great on pizza. You kill like black olives. I don't really rock with. I will eat black olives as long as there's green olives and banana peppers. Like banana peppers got to be on your pizza, man. If you don't have banana peppers, what the fuck, Sleez?
Bingo.
What the fuck, Sleez? Stepper at what? Okay, good to see you, Habitual Line Sleeper. Sleez Bomb with the 20 gifted. Let's see. Who got all, I can literally only see two people on real time, and Stephanie Miller. Best ball on call. Pepperoni and banana peppers. Here's mine. I gotta dress my pizza, especially if I'm ordering at Domino's. This is like my Domino's go-to, right? And I know we're getting sidetracked. This is supposed to be fantasy football, but I'm fucking starving. I literally just ate like half a rotisserie chicken to my face, and I don't know how I'm more hungry after that. Nevertheless, it's got to be, this is my Domino's order, right? It's got to be dressed like a Philly cheesesteak, and you got to have the barbecue sauce as the base. Banger. So good. So good. Absolutely incredible. Sleece, thank you for the 20 gifted. It means the world. Now, if you guys could, one, smash a like, but two, leave a vote. This is a very interesting vote here, right? Can you see the vote, Sleez?
Yeah, I put top 5.
Okay, so chat, what do you guys think the results for Rashee Rice is going to be this year? Do you think he's going to be top 5? Do you think he's going to be top 12? Do you think he's going to be top 24? Or do you think he's going to be none of the above? I see that 25% right now is leading with 25%, none of the above. That's no, sorry, top 12 is 42%. That makes sense. 25% comes in at second, and then tie for top 5 and top 24. I think top 24 is pretty much a lock.
Yeah, I'd say that easy.
Dynasty Fantasy Football Helper says Sleez also gifted me a membership a week or two ago. What a gentleman. What a legend. Shout out to Sleez. Sleez is good people, man. That's good people for sure. At the end of the day, guys, a gifted is $1.99 Canadian, which is like 50 cents American, pretty much. So if you guys want to help out with a gifted or even a super chat, that goes a really long way. This could, like, guys, these supers, all this stuff, this is what could potentially send me to Canton. I like my pizza hot or cold. Ingredients, I pretty much eat anything. Yeah, I mean, hot or cold, I'm good with it. But like, there's nothing better than reheated pizza the day after in the air fryer.
Oh God, no! My wife likes it too. No way. Pizza's
Brother,
only good right then.
No. Like the next day in the air fryer, it's undefeated. Yeah, I'm into fitness, whole pizza in my mouth. Hell yeah, I love that. I didn't even have to read the rest of it, and I knew what the hell you were talking about. We got a lobby. Let's go. Habitual line stepper, please come to the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel. Just download the YouTube app, connect your Gmail. Helps us a heck of a lot, buddy. Disco likes that dad jokes. I thought that was pretty good. It was a good one. It was a good one. Bijan 101, baby.
God damn it.
Okay. So we got a lobby. We got a bunch of savages. Air fryer is why I believe in Christ. God bless. I mean, shit.
Oh man, this is a lit disco baller lobby.
I don't. Okay, so we got Jack Lucene at the 101. That's my guy Dom asks. Jack, let me know if you want the link, man. I'd love to have you on here. We got Packers fan Fry at the 104, Sleez at the 105. Willie at the 106. Willie, I haven't even seen Willie in the chat, but Willie is out here drafting with us. Shout out to him. Yours truly at the 107. All right. Billy Gableman at the 110. Broadster at the 111. Shout out to Broadster at the 111. I haven't even seen Brought in our chat. But I know he's lurking. And Chef at the 112. Shout out to Chef. Donax says, I love you boys. I'm worn as a meth. I know what you're trying to say there, but I'm not cursing. Did yard work all day. Heard. He
was so ripped he put it in the wrong trash can.
But damn, that yard looks clean now. I bet. Copy that. I appreciate you, brother. I still go quality pan fry. I mean, like a good quality pan fry. Like if you steam it a little bit with some water around it, like under it, you could get like next day results. But yeah, honestly, the air fryer is just godsend. I love the air fryer, especially the day after. It's the best. And you just got to get like a good garlic and dipping sauce to dip your pizza in. I know a lot of people like ranch with their pizza sauce. I'll go with ranch if there's no other options there. Bijan Robinson went at the 101. Sleez was not at the 102, so he did not get Jamar Chase at the 102, unfortunately. Sleez, I can't believe you haven't told Disco about how you just crushed the draft on your stream.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a really, really good one.
Fuck, Saquon at the 107?
Yeah, that's nice.
Brian Thomas Jr. went at the... What the fuck, guys?
That's me.
I know. Like, I'm like, okay, Billy's at the 110, so I can't get Malik Neighbors and BTJ because it's not going to go past Billy. You get him at the 105. Like, I am just being deliberately sniped now from fucking Brian Thomas Jr. My love and affinity for Brian Thomas Jr. is it's well known.
I wanted to pull him up for a different build.
It's well known. People know that it's well known. People know that I will draft him as long as it's not the 101. I will draft him anywhere. But yeah, man. Brotzer says, I'm nowhere. Sleez, I can't believe you haven't told Disco about the... Okay, so tell me about the lineup you just did.
Oh, my God. It was nice, bro. Everything fell perfectly. Let me read it here. I gotta pull up a different tab. Hang on. My teams. So Kyler Murray, Dak Prescott, 2 QB build. Running backs James Cook, ETN, Javonte Williams, Rashad White, Trey Benson, Marshawn Lloyd, Kareem Hunt, Zach Moss. It's 2-8-8-2.
I like the Benson correlation there too, and the Javonte. That's good.
CeeDee Lamb, Garrett Wilson, DK Metcalf, Debo, Josh Downs, Wandale Robinson, Josh Palmer, Malik Washington.
That's beautiful.
And
then
Trey
tight end,
McBride.
I saw that you got Trey McBride. So more correlation there with college. That's A+.
That was a good one.
Yeah. Potatoes, specifically French fries. What are the worst reheated foods ever? Hell yeah. I like I love poutine, but like poutine is one of those foods that I will like.
Do the accent you're trying not to?
No, not Vladimir Putin. Like the Canadian food known as poutine. There's a Canadian dish here. It's like a Canadian staple. It's called poutine. It's like French fries, like a nice, thick, dark, salty gravy on top of melted cheese curds. It's one of like the best things ever. I try not to eat as much poutine because, like, especially if it comes in like a really big, serving, I'll try to eat it all in one sitting because that shit will not taste good the next day or even later on. You need to crush your poutine then. And then, like, recently they started doing this thing where they deep fry the cheese curds instead, and it's just like the most unhealthy, delicious thing you could ever have, man. It's so good. I'll try and jump on the next weeks at some time. You're always welcome here, Jack. You know I love you, buddy. Holy crap, CD at 6. Yeah. I know Willie's not going to let that fall to me, and this is a weird draft so far. I just got Derrick Henry at the 18. I'm in with Bone says I'm in with the 20 with you. Bones isn't in here.
God, Jack, you fuck.
Mikey says, nice pull of BTJ. Made it, was driving home, didn't think I'd make it in time. I'm glad you made it home, man. How many tall boys have you cracked open already and downed? Because I know you and Friendship Friday go really fucking hard, brother. Sandwich right between you beauties. It's gonna be weird. Ever tried reheating fish? No, man. I don't like fish. Fish is not my shit. Jack, the Trey McBride start here too.
Let's see here.
Here's something that I'm shocked with Jack for sure. Like, he knows that I love Xavier Worthy, and he knows that our community is starting to get really bullish on Xavier Worthy. If you feel like Xavier Worthy has wide receiver 1 upside, why the fuck are you drafting Garrett Wilson here instead of Xavier Worthy? Just get your guy. He's not coming back to you. He's not coming back to you. That's disgusting and smells up the house. Yeah, no. Putin, Clark Landry knows. Shout out to Clark. Good to see you, brother. Thanks for swinging by. The word curds grosses out. Why? Mozzarella is just melted curds in like water, vinegar, salt, like warm water, vinegar, salt mixture, and then you just put it together and then salt it up at the, oh man, making your own mozzarella is fucking amazing. Disco, that sounds like a mini heart attack. It is. Poutine. I mean, shit. I see you, brother. You guys are in another draft without me. God bless you. This Jackson Smith and Jigba value here for Tulk 7, pretty crazy. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of jealous of that. I wanted him, but I also want to get with a different build and different roster construction. I have an absurd amount of Jackson Smith and Jigba, so it's important to get different.
Oh man, Chef with the tet pole.
I mean, there's no way Xavier Worthy's falling back to me, right? No.
He
shot.
will.
No, Billy Gableman won't allow it.
He went. Wow, Stat went Lamar early.
Brat went with it. Brat with the onesie start, and I like Brat's start a lot.
All ones. He's got all chance. Yep, I like that.
I like at the back end or front end. The onesies is pretty cool, man. Especially if you got decent values.
Mutombo. No.
Beat it.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so good. Don't worry. Deep fried cheese curd poutine. That sounds it's incredible. When you said next fresh lobby, I believe we both hopped in. Gotcha. All right, we're done at running back for the next forever. This is a weird start.
Yeah, I never see you go running back heavy like that.
No, I mean we're mixing it up. We're getting weird. I like Puka Nacua as like the anchor wide receiver. I also love Brian Thomas Jr. as the anchor wide receiver. I said this before, like even when we had Debro on here, I think one of my favorite strats to mess around with is not hero RB, it's hero wide receiver. Hero wide receiver is one of my favorite plays.
Oh, I would have loved that start.
You're never gonna let DK Metcalf pass me, bro.
Just mixing things up.
I realized you were right in front of me. I was like, yep.
All right, Don Lass says, just mixing things up. I have 30% Worthy already. Think Garrett sees 1 million targets. Yeah, but is he going to convert the targets?
Don't take Al.
Willie says 0 tall boys thus far. Can't have basketball. I know, but you're home now. Lock in. Knights Young though. Get. Clark Landry says you want Worthy in round 4. Hell yeah, I do. I'll sometimes take Worthy in round 3. I think his floor is top 10. I think his floor is top 5. I said floor. Stat ATL. I said floor is top 10 PPR format. I said his floor is top 5 PPR format. I am all in on Xavier Worthy this year. Xavier Worthy is going to be absolutely spectacular. Clark Landry. Sleez, how do you feel about Xavier Worthy this year, buddy?
I'm a Rashid Rice guy. You know this, but I still think Xavier Worthy has top 17 upside.
Chef says, I really thought about going JD and McLaurin there. I respect it. Clark Landry says, that's crazy. Yeah, we hit crazy calls like frequently, sir, like often. And people think we just do it for clickbait sake. And then they realize, oh, shit, maybe we should have listened. You're probably new to this channel. Sam Laporta's rookie year, when we were doing like our drafts in May, we said Sam Laporta is going to be the tight end 1. Other content creators told me to S30, suck their panachen, their pantachen. I'm really trying not to curse. Other content creators told me I was clickbait, told me that I was reaching. Sam Laporta finished the year as a tight end 1. Last year we said it was Jamar Chase no matter what. People said, no, you can't. And I said, I'm not drafting CMC. I'm too worried about his injuries. This was May, the first day we drafted. I said I was into Ladd McConkey. We called Brian Thomas Jr. No matter, we said Brian Thomas Jr. would be a top 10 wide receiver. People told me I was stupid and dumb. We said that Chase Brown would be a top 10 running back, smashed. We said that Drake London would be a top 10 wide receiver, smashed. We even called a random week where Tucker Kraft just became the tight end 1 out of nowhere, like far left. Sleez will never forget that one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, we've won, first place in one of these drafters DFS slates. We're really good at DFS. We finished 22nd in one of these tournaments last year. We're okay. And I'm not saying this to brag, but like I'm just saying this. I make a lot of insane calls, but I'm not reacting to last year's news whatsoever. I'm adjusting.
Didn't even throw in my top 10 finish in DraftKings DFS last year. Come on.
This was a personal brag, not an e-brag.
I know. You're supposed to throw me something. Come on.
I didn't know you finished in top 10 in DK last year.
In 1 week in that DFS.
Was I supposed to know this?
You retweeted it.
Yeah, could be. Dalmas says a lot of teams have Xavier Worthy as my number 1 wide receiver, just saying. So with Worthy, right, so high, do you assume Royals doesn't play much of a role? Here's mine, right? I think that Royals is slightly overdrafted and slightly overhyped. I think Travis Kelce is still going to be a top 5 tight end this year. I think that run game is going to be non-existent, so you want to invest in whoever the receiving back is or the explosive back, a la Elijah Mitchell. Should he stay healthy, he's one of the best values in fantasy football, I believe. And then obviously Brashard Smith, I think he's going to fit that Jared McKinnon role spectacularly. And in PPR format, he's going to need to get in where he fits in. Isaiah Pacheco is somebody who I'm not drafting, and I'll continue not to draft. I wanted to get into Isaiah Pacheco, but like based off my analysis and assessment, I just can't get into it.
He's that like risk reward that can really bite you in the ass if he pops.
Yeah, but like
I don't trust it though.
I don't trust it either. I mean, I'll just make my bet, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll deal with the repercussions. Two Meal says, got to disagree on the fish take, brother. Love steak. Go to basically tastes like steak. Fish, on the other hand, fish has hundreds of different wonderful flavors. Maybe just like the Portuguese in me. Now I learned you're Portuguese. Sorry, I didn't. You're fine. Fair enough. Says Clark. Clark, are you on Drafters Fantasy, man? I would love to see one of your drafts. I'd love to see you draft. And at the end of the day, or at the end of these drafts, we always look at everybody in the community's drafts and their correlation and what they've built. And we give them grades and we give them advice and feedback. And I'm feeling the chicken in my stomach now, Sleez.
Uh-oh. IBS is calling.
They calling me. Matthew Tulk says, yo, what's up, Matthew Tulk? Are you in here with us, Matthew Tulk? Why does that logo look familiar? How you doing, Matthew Tulk? Thanks for swinging by, man. I hope you're having a great day, buddy. And smash the likes for me, guys. Leave a vote. Means the world. I mean, the vast majority of the folks here really think that Rashee Rice is a top 12 wide receiver in fantasy football. Good luck, guys. Good luck. It's going to be tough. Good luck. Shit. Matthew Talk says I'm in the 8-hole. Talkie. There you go. Talkie 7. Okay. Copy. Thanks for joining him, man. Mikey Boy G says you guys like Golden or Reed from Packers. Sleez, why don't you answer this one for yourself and for me?
Oh, man. That's a 50-50 split. I mean, I do think the rookie hype is picking up for Matthew Golden. Obviously, you see the Twitter posts of him running routes and how smooth and how quick he is. But Jaden Reed, man, this guy was wide receiver 4 last year who's done it before in the NFL level. I mean, I know the rookie hype gets everybody, but if they utilize Jaden Reed right, I think he could outperform Matthew Golden.
Yeah, it's Matthew Golden no matter what. Matthew Golden is my number
I like
one.
them both.
Matthew Golden's my number one rookie, period, this year. I think he's going to outscore every rookie, including Genty, this year. And it's not a hot take. It's just my assessment. Jonathan Coe is here to argue today. Jonathan must have been sipping that Detroit Kool-Aid because he's the blue. Oh, yeah, here with the Dan Campbell fucking Kool-Aid, stupid shit. I will say, though, after watching episode 1 and 2 of Quarterback, Jared Goff is like super wholesome. I like him.
It's not that great, though.
It isn't. It isn't great. It isn't phenomenal. But like,
I was like hyped up, and the wide receivers way better.
The quarterback one was great, but yeah, Jared Goff is growing on me, and like the fact that his dog was his best man is also pretty fucking cool. Love that.
The fact that his wife is his best man is cool. I'm just kidding.
Aren't you married? That's somebody's daughter, sleazeball. Somebody's daughter.
She had them ESPN cannons just bouncing around, man.
All right. She has a big heart, Sleez. Is
big heart.
Trying to say. Big heart. Stay politically correct, sir. I'll send Shakir your way, brought. I wanted Shakir. Did I want him? I don't remember. JMO and Goff. So Jonathan says you need more luck with Worthy, big draft energy. Sure. I mean, you tell me the last time a wide receiver coming off of a knee injury finishes a top 10 or top 12 wide receiver the following year. Don't worry.
Double stack the Steelers. That was nice.
JMO Goff will outscore Worthy and Mahomes. You're entitled,
Whoa!
You're entitled to your opinion, Jonathan. 100%. You're entitled to your opinion. I'm not going to feed into it this time, sir. Once I autoed Mahomes, there I should have just taken Kelsey.
I'll throw out that JMO might outscore Xavier Worthy this year.
Okay.
He might. I don't think Goff will beat Mahomes, though, at all.
Here's the thing, though. Like, I might shit myself on stream and nobody will know. You know what I mean? I might not have clothes on underneath, the bottom half of my body. Who knows, right? There's a lot of things where it's like speculative and like, who knows? Maybe Isaac Tesla will outscore everybody else combined. Like these are all possibilities, but like at the end of the day, man, Just make your bet. Keep it moving. I made my bet. Now I'm going to keep it moving. I have my assessment. I have my analysis. I have my reasons why. If you want to make bold statements like, oh, Jameson Williams could, well, fuck, why? Stand on business. Sleez?
Sorry, I'm thinking here. What would you say?
Stand on fucking business. Why the fuck would Jameson Williams outperform and outscore Xavier Worthy?
Fuck what I want to do here. And I like Jaden Higgins a lot, but Travis Kelce has fallen too far. I got to take that. Sorry, Mahomes owner. Why? I know that Ben Johnson's gone. I know the offense will look different. I know that the hype is there from coach speak and all the new offense and Horton, and they want to use, or is it Morton, Johnny Morton, or whatever his name is? They want to use JMO in the best way. I mean, he did have 1,000 yards on limited touches last year. And I know Xavier Worthy started to pop at the end, but Xavier Worthy popped at the end when everyone was hurt. So, I mean, Travis Kelce really shelved himself last year. So if you think, and you said that Travis Kelce is going to be a top 5 tight end, then you have Rashee Rice, who was averaging 22 points a game, who was wide receiver 2 till he got hurt.
That was last year.
Brown is back.
That was last
Chaco
year.
is back.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's back. So, I mean, it's going to be it's a too many mouths to feed for Xavier Worthy for me. I know the Lions have a lot to
at
do.
the end of the day, Rashee Rice and Travis Kelce, those guys are simply the articulate the ball down the field guys. Xavier Worthy was absolutely elite when it came to the shots. He just wasn't elite when it came to shots connected.
I know, but Xavier Worthy ain't going to go up and get a jump ball like JMO is.
That's not what I'm saying. I'd love to finish my point here. At the end of the day, right? Xavier Worthy had 18 deep targets of 40 to 50 or more yards. On those 18 targets, Patrick Mahomes was hit. They only connected on 16. Patrick Mahomes was rushed and pressured from the left side. They've addressed the left tackle scenario with who I deemed the best left tackle in this entire draft class. I think he was the absolute best left tackle in this draft class. The only thing that made him drop all the way to the 31st or 32nd pick was the fact that he hurt his knee early on. But he's good to go. All signs are clear. Left tackles should be fine after, almost 18, 19 months of knee surgery and knee injury, right? So I generally think that Patrick Mahomes is going to be able to connect a little bit more. Yes, Rashee Rice is going to get a lot of volume. Yes, Travis Kelce is going to get a lot of volume. I think where Xavier Worthy is going to stand out is he's going to be the chunk play guy. He's going to be the guy who gets behind the defense. He's going to win a heck of a lot. Like you're telling me Tyreek Hill's going up and winning one-on-ones?
Tyreek Hill, no, but he runs 28 miles an hour. There's a difference.
And Xavier Worthy was faster than him.
I mean, yeah, you get 40 time on that, but I mean, you really think he's faster than Cheetah when you watch him play? I don't think so, but
I mean, yeah, I do think so. Xavier Worthy, for all intents and purposes, is the fastest player to ever suit up.
Run a 40, but I mean, in game speed, Tyreek Hill just looks fucking unreal. I've seen Xavier Worthy; he looks fast as hell. I mean, Tyreek Hill's just, I don't know, he's different, man. Can't explain how that guy moves.
Yeah. Thanks, Stat, with the hearts. Jonathan Cole says, name the last 165-pound wide receiver top 5. I don't have to because, like, at the end of the day, the game is ever progressing. The game is constantly going to progress and get better. And we're seeing more and more speedsters who are tiny, skinny, and absolutely elite. I would say Deshaun Jackson was close to 165 pounds. Chef, I agree, because he's a better football player. I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, but I have a saying, right? And here's where I'm going to start getting unhinged. An opinion's like an asshole. Everybody has one. They all fucking stink. I was in a $3 mini earlier. The power went out, lost internet connection, ended up drafting Mayfield as my third quarterback, one-eyed Najee, and wide receivers with a week 14 bye. Well, a one-eyed Najee still has better vision than Javonte Williams. Why is Ridley not going higher? Where did Ridley go here? Ridley went at the 58. How high do you want him to go? His ADP is 56. So yeah, he went right around ADP. Where do you want him? Where do you want to see Ridley go? That's my question.
I mean, Ridley's one of my favorite this year. Ridley, Garrett Wilson, targets galore. Feed him.
It's a rare draft. weird draft, but I like what we're building here. This is a fun lineup. No correlation. Kelsey, top 5 PPR tight end still, in my opinion. I think we're going to see the last two raw. I'm just, here's the thing, man. I'm all in on the Patrick Mahomes revenge tour. Just give me all of his weapons, including Xavier Worthy and Travis Kelsey. Oops, again, 4 wide receivers with week 14 bye. You're not in here. Did I do it again? No, I didn't do it. Should get big lead before week 14 and you should be okay. Yeah. Dak Sniper. Sorry, man. Fire total. Okay, my bad. Safe word. Sorry, another question. Do you guys value O-line ranks with RB production or wide receiver production? Depends on the scheme, right? So
Dolphins.
if you look at the scheme and the wide receiver production based off of offensive line skill, if you are the Miami Dolphins, for example, and Mike McDaniels predicates his deep chunk plays based off of stack boxes and attacking the stack with play action, if you don't have a formidable run game, because last year, if you look at even Devon Achane, he was 16th in yards per rush attempt, which was borderline anemic and borderline terrible. That offensive line was terrible. We projected that too, and that entire offense, except for Achane, was going to struggle. I should have listened to Sleez more because Sleez was all in on Achane, but nevertheless, with that being said, I look at scheme plus offensive line fits, and I'm like, is this going to work, right? And yeah, that's how I assess the wide receivers. Are the wide receivers going to benefit from straight dropbacks? And if so, how much time does the quarterback have? Tua had no time, so it was all check down equity. We were definitely out on the Dolphins last year for sure, but we did like HN. Jonathan Smith, I did not see coming. I will admit. What about you, Sleez? Do you
I agree 100%. I'd say schemes. I mean, there's probably like 5 coaches that I could say in the NFL right now with their schemes that if their offensive line was poor, they could still produce. If there's other teams you look at, like, say the Giants, very worried about Tracy, Scatterbo, all of it. I mean, bad schemes, bad quarterback play, it definitely changes everything.
Yeah, well,
McDaniels is a perfect example.
Which brings me to the New York Giants. They haven't done anything to address their offensive line.
Terrible.
And their offensive line was 31st in quarterback pressures last year, which is fucking terrible. That offense was 31st in yards per play, which was like under 6. It's like they were just bad all around, and that offensive line did not improve. Yes, you could say they're getting healthier, but at the end of the day, there's still gaping holes there. And bringing in a guy like Scatterbo, I don't think that's going to address that either. I think the worst offensive line belongs to the Houston Texans. That offensive line is just going to be bad.
I think the Texans' offensive line is so bad that they're even pumping it up now on, beat writers and all this stuff. They're like, oh man, the Texans' offensive line is going to be better this year. Like, dude, that's already a bad sign.
Man, like last year I said I was out on CJ Stroud. I thought CJ Stroud was going to be an absolute bust because his offensive line was terrible. Last year we said Dak Prescott we're out on and Dak Prescott would get hurt. We literally said Dak Prescott would get hurt because of how bad and shady that offensive line play. Smashed that call too, unfortunately, because I think Dak's going to be a lot better this year now that he's healthy and his offensive line's improved, especially with one of my favorite offensive linemen ever, Trevor Booker, going there. I also played offensive line in the past, so offensive line is literally where I start all my analysis and assessments. It's pretty cool. Boogie, Al Boogie. What's up, fellas? Good to see you, Al Boogie. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for swinging by. Best Ball on Call says thanks for the Memby. Thanks for swinging by. Best Ball on Call. Good to see you, buddy. I did 4 QB team. Heard it's a new meta summer. God bless you. God bless you. Like, seen 1 QB build the other day. I think it's still a spike week thing for sure. I was gonna say Giants O-line not good. No. It is really like they like taking Bowers or McBride as only tight end. I can't get behind purposely taking 0 1 week. At the end of the day, if you're going to outscore the other tight ends, like the tight end 3 and on by like 30 to 50 points, I think you can afford 1 week without fantasy production, in my opinion. All right, we got correlation. We got a correlation piece. We might need to add a Jonathan Mingo later on because Mingo was his name-o. You know what I mean?
Tolbert or Turpin.
Nah, screw those guys. It's Jonathan Mingo. It's finally time for Jonathan Mingo. That guy, man. I loved him as a prospect. Hated the landing spot. Now, what the fuck is going on with his career? I mean, it's still on a better trajectory than Najee Harris, though. It is, Willie. Okay, we got that for sure. Al Boogie's laughing. Guys, I love when you guys ask fantasy football questions. Please keep popping in. I can't. Why am I not speaking properly? Keep popping your questions in here. We have 28, 30 viewers here on the Big Draft Ranger YouTube channel. That's incredible, guys. Thank you so much for your support. But I think we only have 17 likes, guys. It takes 2 seconds to vote. It takes 2 seconds to smash a like. And if you're not subscribed, please do so also. Helps us a heck of a lot. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. And thanks for joining us here on Friendship Friday. I like what I'm building here with this lineup. It's tough to get as much correlation as you'd like to get to in these stacked lineups. So I'm just taking BPA and trying to get unique with my builds instead of correlation when I'm playing you guys.
I want a Garendo.
Yeah, Garendo is one of those guys where it's like, I'm so invested in CMC and redraft format, especially where he's going at ADP. We're never going to see a discount like this ever again for a guy who has been the 102, the 103, the 101, 102 the last 3-4 years. We're never going to see a discount like this again. I did prefer him when he was going off the board in round 2, but yeah, I mean, I want to invest in that rushing backfield in general. That's going to be a really, really good room. I don't think CMC is going to get as much volume as he got in the past, but he's still going to return his investment. So there's going to be some weeks where Garendo can spike and Garendo will spike. He's a very explosive back. He was the fastest running back in last year's rookie class. So yeah, Garendo is one of those guys where it's like him, Braylon Allen. Those guys are pretty much neck and neck with their upsides. It's just I think Braylon Allen has more upside as a 1B than Garendo as a pure handcuff. More correlation. Let's go.
I would say 1C.
Stat ATL. Hold on. Bone says, how long have you all been playing fantasy football? Sleez, why don't you answer this one first?
Back since when we used to mail in our scores and had to read the newspaper for it, bro.
So what year was that?
Jesus. Oh my God. 98?
98?
99?
How old are you?
I was probably 13.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't play my first fantasy football season until university, and it's kind of turned me into the monster that I am today. I took Trent Richardson year 2 with my second overall pick in a half PPR format. That was my first year in fantasy football, and that's why you guys see the monster I am today. Billy says, why do you think the 2-hole took Henry 20 picks early? John Kelly took Stevenson, Henry. No Drake May. I don't know. He needed a tight end, and he doesn't believe what the. I could maybe he knows something we don't. Fantasy football question. Yeah, I'm stumped there. Sleez. Any reason why the 2-hole took Hunter Henry 20 picks early?
No, doesn't even have Drake May. No clue. And he has Diggs too. I mean, what? He's probably just mad. He's probably just taking him. So the other guy doesn't get. Who took May?
Fell like 20 spots. Dude.
May fell 20 spots to stat. Oh my God.
That's probably why stats. But he could probably land the plane here if he takes the Pastronaut. What's the Pastronaut's real name? Mikey Boyd says no, the Pastronaut, the quarterback who was a rocket scientist as well. The guy with no eyebrows. Patriots just signed him. His name's not coming. His name's evading me. I'm always looking for every draft edge. How about short QB theory? Kyler Murray couldn't see Marv last year, according to some. It had nothing to do with him not being able to see Marv. It was all about Marvin Harrison Jr.'s utilization within that scheme. Marvin Harrison Jr., I think everybody can agree, when we scouted him and we saw him, like nobody really thought of him as like, oh, he's like just a deep ball guy, right? And yet he was 6th in deep ball targets. It's not his game. He was lined up out wide almost every single play. There was only one play where Marvin Harrison Jr. had a pre-snap motion, and I'm pretty sure it was accidental. If you guys watch the tape, it was very stagnant. There was no pre-snap motions. It's just a very boring and stupid offense. Hopefully, Jonathan Gannon will improve. I don't believe it's because he's a short quarterback. It's because the offense lacked imagination. There was no short quarterback situation when Kingsbury was the offensive coordinator and head coach there too. It really is a scheme situation with Kyler last year, and hopefully they improve this year, or they're going to have to fucking just fire those guys within the first 4 weeks. Jonathan Gannon's number one on the hot seat, in my opinion. Love drafters. Finished 69 last year. Not sure I want to if I improve on that number. You don't want to improve on that number.
Oh my God, Cam Ward is 30 past ADP. What the fuck? Why don't I build the Titans correlation when I need it?
Well, I mean, here's a good thing about Titans. You could get late Titans correlation and still potentially be right. But I think I'm like with my quarterback room, I don't need another quarterback.
I mean, this is wild. I haven't seen him fall this far. I've seen him fall like 20, but 30 is ridiculous. You're getting such good value here. He's still on the board. What the fuck? Do I take a fourth QB?
Never
oh my. I know, but goddamn, this value is ridiculous.
I did it for you. There
you go. Thank you. Yes. Good Lord.
Clark Landry says, since 1988, you look really young in your profile picture. Is that like the year you were born? Used to put USA Today's stats into Apple. Wow.
I don't have any.
Shane Brabazon reposted the stream. Appreciate you, Shane. Just come to the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel. That really, really goes a long way, buddy. Thank you. I took May 20 spots past. Nice. Old school fantasy football fascinates me. Hey, man. One of my mentors, one of my favorite human beings. He literally, I think, participated in the first fantasy football season ever. And the stories that comes from him. He's a fantasy sports writer, Hall of Famer, first ballot fantasy sports writer, Hall of Famer as well. Greg Kellogg. Love that man to pieces. And some of the stories you get from him are just absolutely spectacular. He's as cool as it comes, man. Dobbs. Yes, Dobbs. Do you all have to contact the commission first for waiver wire picks, or how did that work? How did waiver wire picks work then, Sleez?
What do you mean waiver wire picks?
Like you said, you had to mail or email.
Oh, dude, back then you had to do it all by paper. Everything, every single thing you did, mailed it in. Waiver wire was. I mean, this was my brother that ran it for me. He was 17 at the time. I was probably 13, and it was our family league for like 10 years. And it was mainly in Iowa. So, God, it's so long ago. I don't remember how the waiver worked, to be honest.
Like I'm young, right? And you're what, 5 years older than me?
I'm 38.
You're 30. You're 3 years older than me. And what?
Yeah. Started playing fantasy football in 6th, 7th grade. Mm-hmm.
Okay, my first year was Marshall Falk, Sean Alexander, Amon Green. Wow. Rochester, I thought you were younger than me. I thought you were younger than me, buddy. Now, if I get sniped on every single wide receiver from... It's Tyler, guys, is Tyler Boyd still on the Titans? No, right? He got cut.
Yeah.
Is Traylon Burks still there? Is he going to make the team this year?
I don't know. I'd go with Ayamanor or DK.
I think DK is gone.
No, they're not. They're undrafted.
Oh, there he is. Why is he all the way down there? He's too low.
Chimera.
Chimeri. My wife has totally distracted me. I have no idea what I'm doing. Hey, but it sounds good. It sounds good when you say my wife did so and so. So we won't be too harsh. Roster's 39. Wow. That would have been like 2001, I think. Keaton Disco, come on. What's wrong? What was wrong with the Keaton pick? I have Derrick Henry. Listen, even though I don't have Lamar Jackson, I have every freaking piece you possibly could want with Baltimore. So I'm going to continue investing in the Baltimore offense. Of course, I'm going to take fucking Keaton Mitchell.
I'm still mad at Chef for taking unstacked Trevor Lawrence from me, but
Bone says 2001, 2000. Jeez. Why are you handcuffing Henry? I'm not handcuffing Henry. Same way Justice Hill last year wasn't a handcuff to Derrick Henry. There's worlds where they could both splash and they both have different games. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Maybe this is an honest question. I believe that the Baltimore Ravens are going to blow, I want to say, 10 teams out minimum. And I don't think Derrick Henry is going to need to get a lot of work. He's still going to produce good value, but he's not going to get the fourth quarter equity or the third quarter equity in some of those games. So that's where I believe Keaton Mitchell has best ball winning upside. Keaton Mitchell is just an unconscious click for me, and he's somebody, even if I don't have Baltimore correlation, that I'm clicking constantly, especially at ADP. I hope that answers your question.
Dude, Darren Waller? I just don't like the guy. I mean, Darren Waller, I don't have any correlation with.
What do you ever do to you?
I'm
screwed.
What do you ever do to you?
I'm going to take Sanders over Waller.
I love Jatavian Sanders. That's a great pick. I love Jatavian Sanders.
I just have zero faith in this rap god.
Who?
Rap God Waller.
Oh, Darren Waller. I was like, there's a guy named Rap God in here. Carrier Pigeon says, Willie, that's hilarious. It was going to be stacked until Billy got strange. Heard. Do you guys ever do auctions? I've done an NBA auction league. I've never done an NFL auction draft.
I'll never do one again.
It just seems very time consuming.
So long.
Like extremely time consuming. Unless there's like ones at every position, then it really doesn't become worth playing. It's so time consuming. I knew T-Law wasn't going to make it back to me, so I had to take him then. I like what you did. Willie sniped your favorite player from you, Sleez.
Oh, he took Malik Washington?
No, he took Darren Waller.
Oh, yeah, I didn't want him. You didn't.
He's being facetious.
I didn't even realize he took him. I was going to take him either way.
Being facetious.
No, right. You guys can have Malik this time. I'm double a Dolphin. I don't want 3.
You sound like you're okay with it, but we all know you're right. Pissed. Leave him Malik Washington. Leave who Malik Washington?
Chimera and Restrepo. Okay. Doubled up. That's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, we have correlation with all of our quarterbacks.
Yep.
I didn't expect it, but we did it. We're here.
I mean, the Cam Ward value, that's wild.
Yeah, I'll take it. If you're talking about building late correlation, that's one of the best teams to build late correlation with.
Yep.
Yeah, sure, I don't have Calvin Ridley, but say there's a world where Calvin Ridley just isn't as significant and it's DK and Restrepo. Well, this team's going to have a tremendous advantage. I do have 3 passing quarterbacks. No quarterback with much rushing upside, if any. But I'm okay with that. I like the quality of quarterbacks I have, especially at the values I got them at. And then my tight end room, I don't think I need another one, but I'll actually do another tight end for a correlation piece.
Gonna grab Jake Ferguson?
Terrence Ferguson?
Higbee? Terrence
no,
Ferguson?
I mean, Chef took him uncorrelated.
Higbee?
It's either Higbee or I might just take a shot on Sonat here.
Ooh, I always like that late dart throw on Sonat. I mean, he fucking Ertz is so old. If he goes down,
Ertz is old as dirt, man. Oh, I got a better idea.
You should honestly double stack that, Fry. Oh, you already took Otten. Never mind. Damn you, bro! Jordan James, Toki.
Stadiatel says, Chef, I took Strange 14 pass ADP. If you're banking on someone to fall 15 to 20 stacks, you can't claim that, Chef. True.
You took most of it from me. Fuck.
All right. Let's get to grading. This was one of my this was my favorite draft this week, and I saved it for Friday. All right, Chef goes 2-7-8-3. Patrick Mahomes, Trevor Lawrence, Ashton Genty, Devon Achane.
Can't see the board.
Aaron Jones, Tyrone Tracy, Tank Bigsby, Jerome Ford, Kyle Monangai.
Miller. Yep.
Sleez, we're doing a fucking show here, man.
Go ahead. He's asking which running back to take in the last pick.
That's fine. DJ Moore, Tyrone McMillan, Chris Olave, Roma Dunze. I guess just mute up, please. DJ Moore, Roma Dunze. I guess you really wanted Caleb. Trey Harris, Jalen McMillan, Jalen Noel, Alec A.O. Manor. Dalton Kincaid, Terrence Ferguson, Noah Gray. It's not bad. What do you think, Sleez?
All right. Do you have your
he gets an F for taking Trevor Lawrence. I was hoping he'd fall back. The running back room is you didn't need Tyrone Tracy. Really, you already had the top three. You should have waited and got more value. Your wide receiver drop off is significant. Tight end room is really rough, banking on Terrence Ferguson and Noah Gray. But there's a world where I love Terrence Ferguson. I think he's going to outplay Higbee. Obviously, I'm over Higbee, but you kind of left yourself short on value spots a lot.
Hey, now his wife did distract him, and he also did take Jerome Ford 24 picks ahead of ADP. So, what would you grade this overall?
B-.
I'll be with you in that territory. All right, Broadster goes 2-6-10-2. He goes Josh Allen, Brock Purdy. Nice
Love
quarterback
that.
room. CMC correlated with Brock Purdy. That's pretty nice. Jordan Mason, Zach Charbonnet, Rashad White, Jalen Wright, Miles Sanders. I like your running back room. You went with your hero RB, and I like the names that you got here. There's a world where the world can align and things can definitely hit. Xavier Worthy is your wide receiver one. As much as I love him, if I'm wrong, you're fucked. Juan Jennings to also go with the San Francisco correlation. Travis Hunter, Khalil Shakir to go with Josh Allen, Luther Burden, Wan'Dale Robinson, Tutu, Ray McLeod, Roman Wilson, Curtis Samuel, Brock Bowers, Mike Gesicki. For going ones at the beginning of the draft, you really did a good job. I like this draft. It's a very unique draft. Your wide receiver could smash. Like, what if Luther Burden is the guy there? Then this wide receiver room is spectacular because Wan'Dale Robinson's going to be all right. Tight end room. This is a good draft. I'm giving this. This is a A.
Ooh.
What do you think?
I'm going B- again.
Really? Why?
Obviously, the quarterback room is elite. I do like the micro stack, but your running back room, I mean, I have Jordan Mason panning out, down the stretch as a league winner. Charbonnet needs an injury. Rashad White needs an injury. Jalen Wright, you're going to hurt there for, you got to hope.
Rashad White does not need an injury. Look at the splits last year.
But there's the hype is already that Bucky's taking the job and it's his now. So last year I'm over.
Left tackle is out. Tristan Wirfs. He's on the pup. What does that mean? Just translate. What does that mean?
That means they're going to be running to the right.
Okay, and
more passive receptions for him.
So you're telling me Bucky Irving is definitively the third down back there. He's going to get all the third down work, and he's going to get all the passing work. And there's not going to be scenarios like we saw last year where both of them are going to be on the field together at the same time. Rashad White was just hurt last year. Bucky was spectacular. He was special. He was absolutely elite. I love him. I have him in Dynasty. But like
65-35.
Just 65, like 60. I'm going to say it's closer to 60-40. Like even more narrow based off of certain games. There's going to be games where Rashad White spikes. So that's why I said there's a world where if the stars align, this is going to smash, right? That's why I call it an A. Like you look at all these like league winning lineups aside from last year. You look at all these lineups, they all look like this. These really weird running back rooms that just hit because injuries. I like this. This is really good.
The wide receiver room just doesn't really have a true wide receiver one.
Xavier Worthy.
Come on. It's not a true wide receiver one. Neither. I like Juan Jennings as the wide receiver one. Are you saying,
come on, like I don't believe what the fuck I'm seeing?
He's not a true wide receiver one. Travis Hunter's not a true wide receiver one. Khalil Shakir's not a true wide receiver one. There's really no true wide receiver one on this team. That's the reason I don't like it that much.
Wide is a bit weak. Whose wide receiver is a bit weak? Mine. Not enough at RB2. I think he was talking about Chef maybe. In 209, my first three picks in our 18-man home league. My first three picks were Chris Johnson, Aaron Rodgers, and Deshaun Jackson. It was my first one. Nice. That's a good start. Broad's wide receiver room was too weak for an A. I don't know, man. There's a world where all these spikers can, like, all these guys are spike week guys, correct?
Not Shakir.
Look at deep ball targets last year. Shakir was one of the most efficient in deep ball targets last year. Just look up that statistical category. Everybody thinks Shakir is like a dink and dunk screen, like slant guy. No, he had a lot of successful deep targets, and I think Khalil Shakir is one of the most slept on wide receivers in fantasy football this year. And I've said this before.
Cracked 20 points once.
It doesn't matter about cracking. It's the quality.
Oh, it matters in best ball. We're looking for spikes, baby, all the way up.
I'm saying what doesn't matter is the results of last year, right? Because if you're fucking chasing last year, you are going to definitively lose, right? What I'm saying is I saw enough information with the quality of targets that he got that if it translates into bigger chunk plays and more connections and a little bit more volume, especially since they have more trust, more rapport, that run game cannot repeat the success it had last year. It was one of the most efficient run games we've ever seen historically. Khalil Shakir is in line to absolutely smash fantasy football. There's a world where he can get 3 guys who spike on a consistent basis, and that's the kind of lineups I like, especially for going ones. I'm giving it an 8 because it's very unique. I have not seen a draft like this. I love this draft. Brought draft's weird. This is a weird draft, but this is one I could get behind. I like this a lot. And I'm telling you right now, I fucking hate Jawan Jennings. I hate Travis Hunter. I hate Luther Burden with a passion. Just the roster construction, the way he built it out. There's a world where I could smash. Okay, the ceiling of an A, the floor of a B-.
I like that.
All my drafts are an A. Very true, Broadster. I love you, Broadster. This is an A draft just for Broadster. Hell yeah, man. Afternoon, how are our drafts going? Is that Andrew Nordmeyer?
Yep.
That's Andrew motherfucking Nordmeyer.
He's here.
Good to see you, Andrew. Bring the dad jokes, man. I miss you, man. I hope you're having a great day, brother. I love you, buddy. I hope everything's good. Yeah, man. Good to see you. Shakir might be a 1. I agree, 2 mules. I agree. Stat ATL goes 2783. Lamar Jackson, Drake May. See, I didn't forget about you this time, Billy. Love you, buddy. RJ Harvey, J.K. Dobbins. He doubled. Why are you handcuffing your running back? He literally gave me the same fucking. Why are you handcuffing your running back? Why are you handcuffing your running back, Billy? Don't worry. Hold on. I love when I pull up shit. Why are you handcuffing Henry? Why are you handcuffing Harvey? Stat ATL. Don't worry, I'll wait. I love when they do
higher value too.
I love when they do this. I said for the banter, not brought. Oh, got you. My bad. Sorry. Still grinding and still trying to get a job. Still, God bless you. God bless you, man. I hope everything works out soon. I just wanted Keaton with Lamar. Gotcha. So petty. How do you organize a space party? You plan it. It's all about the prep. Oh shit! All about the prepper. I like that. Bachel Tootin, Tyler Algier, Braylon Allen, Kareem Hunt, Blake Corum. It's okay. How do you feel about his running back room? His quarterback room's an A+. Like especially with May falling.
I know his strategy. He's playing just for injuries and playing the running back game late. So I mean, it's always weak running back with him for the past 5 drafts. So I mean, same look. Drake May's value is gold.
Yeah, that's great.
I love the Chisholm is hism at the end.
I do like that too. Nico Collins, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Terry McLaurin, Calvin Ridley, Jaden Reed, Rashad Bateman, De'Ami Brown, Efton Chisholm, TJ Hawkinson, Brenton Strange, Cole Kmet. Now, I understand earlier you were saying like you don't like the onesies, like the spike week strategy of just drafting one at the onesie positions, whether it be quarterback or tight end. But like, I also don't like punting a positional group, and I feel like you punted running back here. I like RJ Harvey.
Back 4 in a row.
I like Braylon Allen. I like Harvey. There's a world where Tootin could be the guy, but like I just don't love the idea of punting a certain position. I try to be good and strong and get the best player available and try to build correlation off of that. And I don't love this. I don't love like everything else. Wide receiver room is good. Tight end room is good. Quarterback room is great. RB room sucks.
Bad, but I mean, still, you know, just like the other team you're looking at, you said it was an A with Jordan Mason as your RB2.
Yeah, and I think Jordan. I think okay. So, how many touchdowns do you have projected for Jordan Mason?
10.
Yeah. So, if you have 10 touchdowns projected for Jordan Mason, that puts him in the range of a top 15 running back this year.
Yep.
So Jordan Mason as your RB2 is fucking spectacular.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what's wrong with it?
I'm just saying it's kind of the same situation. He's playing late running backs.
No,
taking
because
the
there's no Christian McCaffrey or Jordan Mason here. There's none of that. There's
I
RJ
know.
Harvey, who we believe could be a PPR guy, or he could be a fucking bust. And then there's J.K. Dobbins, who's bound to have a body part bust. We just don't know for how long.
Right.
We don't know for how long. And then there's Tootin. It could be Etienne,
Oh.
could be Tootin, could be Tank Bigsby, could be LeQuint. We don't know. We don't know.
I don't like it at all. I'm just saying this is what he's been doing for 4 or 5 drafts in a row.
I just like, if you don't like punting the ones, you probably shouldn't punt an entire position group. Is just what I'm saying. Tulk, are you still in here? This is not the same Sleez. My room is weak. No defending it. That's crazy. Mason over under 10. I got Mason at 12 and over 12 and a half. I took that. But the Broncos have a great offensive line. They do have a great offensive line. Zero stability in the RB room there. Agreed. Sleez, if you say CMC,
no, I didn't say they're the same. I said the same kind of draft he's doing over and over with his running backs.
Love these in-depth roster analysis. I do like it. Yo, do my team. I got you. Clark Lander. I know, right? I know. I'm stupid. But watch when it hits, brother. I'm telling you, watch when it hits. And listen, I'll be the first to admit, like, I'm not saying my opinion and my analysis and my projections and my breakdown and even like my roster construction and build like advice. I'm not saying it's fact, right? I'm just saying this is my opinion. I'm going to draft and bet and do research to validate my beliefs and draft like I'm right. But I also have the humility to admit that I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, I'll own it. But I'm going to draft and bet like I'm right, because that's what's going to separate me from 156,000 other lineups and give me first place. And that's what I'm gunning for. All right, Jack Lucene says, yo, do my team. I got you. Statty Tail says, doing 500 plus drafts, trying different things. Love the feedback from you, gents. Love you too, buddy. Listen, at the end of the day, I'm not giving you advice because, like, you literally give advice on your show. 1 week season, by the way, guys. Billy Gableman is one of the smartest, sharpest, best ball drafters and advisors. He's trying to do something different. I just don't love what he did. And, like, this is just, like, if Billy was on the show, we would have this back and forth banter the same way. Jack Lucene goes 2792. Baker Mayfield, who I think is going to regress. I think Baker Mayfield's going to take a step back this year. And Justin Herbert, Bijan Robinson, Omarion Hampton, Tony Pollard, your first 2 running backs I love. Trey Benson, Brashard Smith, Taj Brooks, Devin Neal. I like that you just took shots on rookies down the stretch, and you got Trey Benson here with James Conner another year older. I like that. Garrett Wilson, there's a world where he could smash. Sleaze believes in that world definitively. George Pickens, love George Pickens. Chris Godwin, I think, is the worst pick right now at ADP, especially when he's not right and healthy. Like, you got to remember, 2 years ago, Chris Godwin had a catastrophic injury. 3 years ago, he had another really bad leg injury. Last year, he dealt with hamstring. The season that just ended, he had one of the most catastrophic fucking ankle injuries that we've seen on fucking tape, like top 10, I want to say, just so gruesome and disgusting. And, like, people are still drafting him that way. He's 29 years old. Why are you doing that? Christian Kirk, your wide receiver room. That's like, I like Christian Kirk. I think Christian Kirk's going to smash. Quentin Johnston, Donta Thornton. So there's Johnston with Herbert, Donta Thornton, DeAndre Hopkins, Adonai Mitchell, Jermaine Burton. Okay, so he went bully tight end with Trey McBride and Evan Ingram.
Not recommended.
No. And then he also went with relatively early quarterbacks.
And he went early running back, early tight
end. And then he went running back in round 1 and then another one in round 4 or 5.
The construction here is awful, Jack. Put the weed down.
Yeah, that's I don't like giving.
I love you, brother. I love you.
I don't like giving failing grades. Billy says, love that. I'll hop on next week if you want. Would love to chop. Billy, I told you this before, and I'll tell you again. You have a standing invitation. You are always invited here, brother. I love you to pieces, especially for, your constant support and what you did for me during the 24-hour charity stream, man. You came during, like, the darkest hours, and I'll never forget that. Sleez nailed it though. I've done 5 in a row this week.
I was in a ride with you.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't think I'll ever do that. No way
Maybe
Mason
that's
scores
on
10 TDs unless Jones blows a tire or something. Jones has been the most respected RB for years. Here's the thing, guys. I could be wrong, but I also think that Aaron Jones is going to have a better season than Jordan Mason. I think that running back room is one you want to invest in.
Oh,
Put
yeah.
it that way. Put it that way. That's a running back room you want to fucking invest in.
Massive.
Which goes to show how much I believe in JJ McCarthy in the passing game. All right, moving forward. Packers fan. Fry, can you hear me, motherfucker?
He had to run out the door real quick.
All right, bye, Fry. He goes with the vanilla gorilla build. He goes 3-6-8.
You can skip it if you want.
No, don't need.
All right.
Oh, fine. We'll skip it. Fuck it. One less. Tulk, you still in here, buddy? Willie goes 2-7-8-3. Kyler Murray, JJ McCarthy, James Conner, correlation there. Travion Henderson, Brian Robinson Jr., Jadon Blue, Justice Hill, DJ Giddens, Ty Johnson. Like, I like that you didn't cuck your first running back like Billy Gableman. Travion Henderson could smash. Brian Robinson Jr., I think, is a bust, but you got him at a really good discount. Jadon Blue could be the feature guy. This is not the best running back room. It's also not. Like, there's a world where it could be all right. I think like its ceiling as a running back room is like B-. What do you think of this running back room?
I mean, Travion Henderson, I love. James Conner is very scary. Brian Robinson was an offseason winner. I mean, could we see Austin Eckler there? Yeah. Jadon Blue.
Corey Krosky Merritt, that's the name.
You know, Jadon Blue, we talked about yesterday. He could be their home run hitter, spike running back. I think he has more spike weeks than Javonte Williams possibly this year. So, I mean, it's not bad. I don't hate it. You at least got 3 hitters on different bye or 4 hitters on different bye weeks, you know?
Yeah. So what would you grade the running back room? Just the running back room?
B.
Yeah, I said it's B-. That's the ceiling.
I go Travion Henderson. I can't stop drafting.
Yeah, for sure. But Travion Henderson is good as an RB3. Especially if you have like a bigger name than a James Conner, right?
Right.
There's going to be weeks where Travion Henderson doesn't do much, and it's going to be Ramondre Stevenson because it's 1A, 1B situation. So he's going to really be depending on Brian Robinson Jr., Jadon Blue, Justice Hill, DJ Giddens, Ty Johnson. All right, CeeDee Lamb, Lad McConkey, Marvin Harrison Jr. Love the first 3 wide receivers. That's great. Mike Evans, Jordan Addison. That's a great first 5. Correlation with Marv, correlation with JJ McCarthy. Like, I don't care about the rest of them, but Alec Pierce, Keenan Allen, Deontay Johnson, Isaiah Likely, Kyle Pitts, Darren Waller. I mean,
the only thing I don't like is reaching on tight ends. That's one thing I never do. Like, you reached on Likely, that's fine, 6 spots, but you reached on Pitts 11 with no correlation. Pitts has been falling, man. You
know how you have to always leave with Garrett Wilson. Like, Garrett Wilson's your fucking guy. That's him with Kyle Pitts.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, take a mental note. When you see Willie in the lobby and Kyle Pitts is like coming close, Willie's going to take Kyle Pitts.
Gotcha.
And it doesn't matter if it's redraft, dynasty, it doesn't matter. Willie loves Kyle Pitts. Like if you go to Disco Balls, the original Disco Balls, guess who has Kyle Pitts? Yeah, I'm going to say this is B work, B+ work, because I love your wide receiver room. I love your quarterback room. I like your quarterback room. Wouldn't say I love it. This is B work. I don't love your quarterback room. Where are you giving this?
B. I'll stick with the B.
Clark Landry says, I don't know how I found this, but you guys are great. Heading out. Thanks. You could catch us Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern time every night on the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel. And then please follow my partner, my business partner, my co-host with the most. That's Sleez Bomb on YouTube. He goes live 5 or 6 p.m. Eastern Monday to Friday as well. And he'll also be doing weekend stuff as well. Please support him. If you guys support me and rock with me, please go support him. BG KG Brip 3. What a fucking name, man. What do I call this guy? B. I'm gonna call you B. All right. Welcome to the show. He says, can you tell me how bad my team is? Absolutely. Which one are you? Who the fuck are you?
I can't even tell what that YouTube name. I'm gonna go with Matumbo.
Fucking, that's racist, man. That could be John Kelly. Fuck.
Matumbo!
Fuck you.
I like it. What's up, my dude?
Mercy says absolute beauty. Love the streamy legend. What's up, buddy? I do Pitts and Likely in the Disco Ball. I know you do. Mount Matumbo. All right, Mount Matumbo, let's look at what you built here. You got Joe Burrow, you got Caleb Williams, you got Kyron Williams, you got all the Williams in here. Joe Mixon, David Montgomery, Isaiah Pacheco, Ray Davis, Javonte Williams, Austin Eckler. I like your quarterback room. I like your running back room. Any disagreements? What?
Oh man, yeah, I'll let you finish. Go through the lineup.
Malik Neighbors, Drake. Oh fuck!
There it is. That's exactly what my reaction was. That's not to be mean, but that's
all right.
That was my reaction.
All right. So this is your first time here. We try to put a lot more investment in the wide receiver position. And there's a significant tier drop. And when we talk about tiers, there's like certain categories, like Malik Neighbors and Drake London. They're both like just outside of the elite tier, but they have the upside to be in the elite tier, right? The S tier. Demario Douglas, whom I love, should not be your wide receiver 3, especially if you're shooting up 3 wide receivers on a weekly basis in a PPR format where wide receivers typically eat. And then Michael Wilson, Calvin Austin, Andre Yoshavash, Tyler Lockett, Trey Tucker, Parker Washington. Like it's not you want to invest a lot here in the wide receiver position. You did not. George Kittle, like there's too many early quarterbacks here, especially an uncorrelated, no stack with Joe Burrow here. Uncorrelated, no stack with Caleb Williams here. There's no point in taking early quarterbacks here when you could take like a Jackson Dart way later or a Russell Wilson. You could take a Michael Penix or something way later. And instead of getting, Joe Burrow with the 64th overall pick, you could get another wide receiver. Instead of taking Caleb Williams with the 105th overall pick, you could take another wide receiver, right? George Kittle pick, I don't hate. David Njoku, not bad, right? I would have pushed the second tight end a little bit further, but that's the advice I could give. Is it right? Could be. Is it wrong? Could be. But that's the advice I would give. Sleez, what do you think?
I'll put it like this. I don't know how many drafts you've done. This is your 31st draft, and this is just trying to be as honest and as nice and as you're new in the community, as polite as I can be. We have a Patreon where it will break down everything you need to do. You can talk best ball with us because I don't want you to be wasting $20 a draft like this one. To be honest, this is really, really bad roster construction all the way around. This is a pure donation, and I'm just being nice. Like, if you need any help or outside drafting and want to learn a couple things, the link is right there, and we help you with everything best ball because it's really, really bad, man. Not to be mean.
B says, can we side bet on our teams? I don't want to do that to you, brother. I generally don't want to do that to you. He says Yoshavash will be good. I mean, sure. If you think your team's good, buddy, all the best. But if you do want assistance, we have our Patreon here. We would love to help you. RJ Harvey is a must draft, says Uncle Ted. Hell yeah. Alad McConkey, Marvin Harrison Jr., Xavier Leggett is the stack. Leggett's a bit random. Can I draft next to him, says Mikey Boy G. Guys, let's treat everybody with basic respect.
I was being nice, man. See, I usually blow up. That was a nice please.
Let's treat everybody with decency and basic respect. Like, it's a bad draft. We've all had a bad draft. It's a bad draft. It could be better, but hey, man, who knows? You could be right. There's a world. Jaden Daniels and Bo Nix is the stack, says Uncle Ted. Uncle Ted's just coming here dropping knowledge. Jeez, I don't mind. You okay? Sleez, I think you're up, right?
Fire away.
I don't mind bringing on. No, like we're just giving honest.
I was just trying to be as nice as possible, man. That roster construction, everything with that team is completely wrong.
Yeah. Cole Kmet and Colson Loveland are the tight ends. They are tight ends. They are the tight ends for the Chicago Bears. Correct. I finished the sentence for you there. I got you, buddy. Sleazebomb goes 3-7-7-3. Tua Tagovailoa, Bryce Young, Aaron Rodgers. Good push at the quarterback position. 3 passing quarterbacks. Bryce Young has the rushing upside. It's good. It's good investment. Like, if you're going to push quarterback, this is how you do it, right? Josh Jacobs, I was going to say correlated with Aaron Rodgers. What was this, 3 years ago? DeAndre Swift, Travis Etienne, Tajay Spears. It's not bad. I like it. This is a good running back room. Marshawn Lloyd, Cucking, Josh Jacobs, Ja'Cory Cross-Garrett, I love. Trevor Etienne, it's good, especially to go with Bryce Young. I think Trevor Etienne's going to outproduce Rico Dowdle this year. Brian Thomas Jr., no matter what. Tyreek Hill to go with Tua Tagovailoa, DK Metcalf to go with Aaron Rodgers, Jalen Waddle to also go with Tua. I didn't realize you double tapped that. Josh Downs, Brandon Ayuk, Hollywood Brown, Travis Kelce, Jonathan Smith, Jatavian Sanders. I think you wasted a pick with Travis Kelce here.
Look at the value.
I know, but like if you're going to take Travis Kelce, even at that value, you have one too many running backs, one too many tight ends, and you need more wide receivers because essentially two of them are on the same team. And like say there's a week where Tua and is hurt and Tyreek and Jalen Waddle score zeros, you're going to have to. This is B plus A minus work.
I just got flustered because I pulled up BTJ to the 5, took ETN early, and fucking Chef ripped Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah,
so just threw everything off.
But like I wanted, like I like the idea of Lamar Jackson. I was interested in Lamar Jackson. I was trying to see if he'd fall, but he didn't. The two elite quarterbacks went right where they typically would. That's why I took Derrick Henry here. I still built correlation on the team that I was building correlation on and still kept the same roster construction like standpoint that I was looking for. What do you think your draft?
I agree. B plus.
Yeah.
I mean 3773 won it last year. Obviously, I don't look at last year, but the 2 wide receiver call with the 7 is a good point. I should have went 8 wide receivers.
Do you see Uncle Ted in the draft right now in the chat right now? He's hype and I'm here for it. I love this. He's led Ash, Genty, RJ Harvey, and Swift to draft. McCaffrey is breaking out in Washington. Luke, Jadon Blue, Colston Loveland, and Sam Laporta 2.0. It's high praise. Kyron and Dobbins. Imagine Uncle Ted is right. Like all of the calls.
Colston Loveland is Sam Laporta 2.0 in 2027.
Like Uncle Ted looks like his profile picture is like half AI, half time traveler. Like, what if Uncle Ted is coming as like he's us as time travelers?
That's a Ted Williams pick, yeah.
Coming back and just like telling us that like this is what's happening. We need to listen now. Fuck, there's a world. All right, a big draft energy. They don't call me big draft energy because they call me big draft energy because we fucking draft huge, fucking spectacular lineups and we give you better fantasy football advice. That's why they call me big fucking draft energy. I'm done with this humble shit. I'm him. All right. I go 3-5-9-3. Dak Prescott, Matthew Stafford, Cam Ward, Derrick Henry, Breece Hall, Kenneth Walker, Isaac Guerrero, Keaton Mitchell. Puka Nacua correlated with Matthew Stafford, Zay Flowers, Deebo Samuel, Matthew Golden, Michael Pittman, Marvin Mims, Joshua Palmer, Xavier Restrepo, Chamari DK correlated with Cam Ward, Mark Andrews, Jake Ferguson correlated with Dak Prescott, and Thomas motherfucking Fidone, the Jabroni Fidone. What do you think, Sleez?
I mean, quarterback room is solid. Cam Ward's value is the farthest I've ever seen it drop since we've drafted this year. Derrick Henry, Breece Hall, Kenneth Walker. If your 3 stay healthy, Grindo, Keaton Mitchell, great backup pieces. I like that you got the Keaton Mitchell Henry. Puka Zay, you did want. I see what man you had Mark Andrews. Lamar would have looked real nice. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Deebo Golden Pittman, 5 deep wide receiver. All bye weeks are good. Marvin, home run hitter. Josh Palmer, home run hitter. And then you wrapped up the Titans at the end. Mark Andrews, Jake Ferguson. I don't know if you needed Fidone, but I'm here for it. This is A minus. I mean, the values are very nice here.
BGKG Brip Matumbo says, dude, side bet, your team is weak as fuck. Willie's laughing. Bone says, I'm with Matumbo. Your tight end weak as fuck. Your QB weak. Come on, man.
I'll take whatever bet you want on your team, Matumbo.
Where are you from, Matumbo?
I'll put a G right now on your draft that is 31st. That your team doesn't come close to mine. Right now.
Okay. So like,
just being nice. I was nice to start with. Now we're down the rabbit hole. Now,
yeah, I'm gonna get a fire toad real soon. But like, hey man, thank you for tuning into the stream. Thank you for drafting with us. Thank you for your subscription. I'm not gonna make a side bet with you because I don't believe in taking advantage of people. I'm not that guy, and I'm not gonna take advantage of you. That's where I'm gonna leave it at. I'm putting my number 31 versus his 65. All right, so like the goal here is to be first. Your lineup is built for last. All right, fuck off. Guys, I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for rocking out with us. You can catch me Monday to Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern time.
Let it out. Let it out.
Yeah,
fuck?
you guys. I'm trying to get out here. So, guys, thank you so much for rocking with me and your support. I'll
bet you that team finished
keep it
100,000s.
Okay. It will get more points than yours. Heard. Get some fucking grammar and some spell check. All right, guys. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. I'm sorry. Sometimes I get fucking loose, and you guys shouldn't.
Disco, it's not even after dark yet, Miss Disco.
Yeah,
come on.
Yeah. No, hey.
Can you take me high?
One says, best of luck to Kimmy Mutombo.
No.
Like the goal is to finish first. You literally just did the polar opposite with that build. God bless you. Good luck. Guys, I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys for supporting me and making this dream come true. Sometimes we get really, really, really phenomenal people who stop by the community and are absolutely phenomenal, and they're welcome to stay here. And then sometimes we get people who are absolutely delusional. Sleez, let the folks know who you are, where you're from, what you're doing, as long as you fucking love me.
Derek, aka Sleez Bomb. You can find me live 5 p.m. Eastern, right before Big Draft Energy. My mind is a weapon, all across all platforms. I'll be heading out of town next weekend, and then after that, it is full game on. We're gonna be dropping content 24/7 everywhere.
Just not on Expo weekend.
Yep. Not on the August 8th.
Yeah. Once again, man, here's the Patreon link, dude. We would love to help you whenever you get serious about fantasy football. Yeah. Mark it down. Number 31 and 65. I will not. I promise you I will not. But this was fun. This is enjoyable. Guys,
what's Drafter's name? Hang on. I'm on this.
empty, but like we don't know where to find him. We don't know how to fucking collect from him. Like we saw how he drafted this guy.
I don't mean that. I mean I'll check just the team. MT Mutombo. Okay.
Yeah, Mount Mutombo. All right, got it.
Out right?
On the board. I think he meant to say put it on the board. Cool. I don't have a board to put it on. Good luck, buddy. Once again, man. Once you're serious about fantasy football, let me know. We'd love to help you.
He's been on draft
longer than me, bro. Cool. All right, guys. I'm done. Oh, hold on. Put user in timeout. You go to jail, bad boy. All right, guys. Love you guys so much. Have a good night, man. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys back on Monday morning. Not Monday morning. Why the fuck would I see you guys on Monday? I'll see you guys back on Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Go to jail, bad boy. You go on timeout. Okay.